FIFA 21, the game that promised so much, but like Hermes, delivered absolutely nothing of what was promised. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is creating my wish list for FIFA 22. If you do go on to enjoy or agree with anything I say, be sure to leave a like on the video and smash that subscribe button. It'll make this guy really happy. For number one, we're going to start off nice and easy. It's an extremely minor thing, but I think if EA introduced team contracts into FIFA 22, it would make everybody's life so much easier. Let me give you an example. Say, for example, you're playing FUT Champions and you need to do at least 8 to 9 players' contracts before you play the next game. It would take you a good minute to 2 minutes to complete everybody's contract. If you had a team contract available though, it would be done within 10 seconds. I know it's a very small thing, but I think that if they introduced it in FIFA 22, it would make a massive difference in the long run. They've already scrapped the fitness card. The next thing they'll do is either scrap the contracts or introduce team contracts. Now, I think if they introduced team contracts, they would be on the right way to making FIFA 22 a good game. If you guys follow me on Twitter, this one will come as no surprise to you. This cannot afford to happen next year. EA need to make sure that chemistry means a lot more than just a number next year. So for example, if somebody next year is out of their position, they need a -6 or 7 in their chemistry in order to make it an actual impact of them being out of their normal positions. Because at the moment, people are playing everybody everywhere and they are still getting the wins purely because they have a lot of pace. It simply cannot happen. It's honestly one of the most infuriating things you can come up against, especially in FUT Champions. Because if you haven't got 99 pace strikers, there's no way you're getting past their defence. It's completely taken the fun out of the game. There's no competitive element anymore because the game's completely broken by the meta mechanics. And all you have now is people using left backs and right backs at centre back and it completely working for them, regardless of how tall they are. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you faced a team where you played against icons like Paul Scholes, Andreas Pirlo, Riquelme, etc, etc? You haven't, right? Why do you think that is? It's because these icons in particular don't fit the meta of FIFA 21. Let's look at Alan Shearer, for example, one of the greatest strikers in Premier League history. When was the last time you played against him? Frank Lampard, Chelsea's best midfielder of all time and one of England's best midfielders of all time. When's the last time you played against him? Same with Pirlo, same with Inzaghi, same with Vieri, same with Paul Scholes. Bobby Moore won a freaking World Cup, for God's sake. I have yet to play against him. The sad thing is, the younger generation playing FIFA 21 won't realise how good these players actually were back in their prime because of how poorly made their cards actually are. And that's the entire idea of having icons in the game, to pay homage to how good they actually were. Now, some icons they've actually done really well with, like Michael Ballack, Essien, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Eusebio, so on and so on. These guys, the one which don't fit the meta, they've just not been cared about at all. I kind of covered this in another video that I've done recently, but I feel like this is such an important thing to bring back. The idea of taking these away from us, monthly rewards, taking that away from us was one of the biggest mistakes EA Sports have made in quite a long time. Monthly rewards were one of the biggest reasons people grinded so hard on Weekend League, because they're the type of people who don't get good player picks nowadays. However, when monthly rewards were around, there was a good chance that they could have pulled someone pretty good, someone they may not have been able to afford before because they don't put money into the game, someone that they would actually really enjoy playing with. Now we have to settle for having a couple of player picks every week, and I think that as soon as EA realise what a mistake they've made and bring monthly rewards back, it'll make FUT Champs slightly more bearable. Okay, for this one, we're moving away from Ultimate Team, but I have been wanting this in FIFA for years. And I don't want people saying it's unrealistic. Pro Evolution Soccer did this years ago. And if it can happen years ago, it can be done far better right now. Just picture this for a second. You go onto career mode on FIFA 22. You've got the option to pick your favourite team to use, or you can create your own. Customizable stadiums, picking your own staff, picking your players, picking where in the country you play, picking your kit, picking the crest, picking absolutely everything and having full customizable control of your very own club. You start from the bottom and you bring them all the way up to the top. How quality would that be? That may even rival Ultimate Team. The thing with this particular mode is people will be so invested into it purely because it is their creation. That's why people love Ultimate Team, because it's their team. They can do whatever they want with it. EA Sports have already shown us a little glimpse of creativity by introducing a brand new stadium build for Ultimate Team, which you can customise to a certain extent. Now, if they put a bit of work into this, they could make career mode one of the best modes to play on FIFA 22. And I'm telling you now, this would work as long as you've got complete customisable freedom. I remember Pro Evolution Soccer 2008, I think it was. I spent hours making the kits, making the crests, deciding what players to make. It becomes so much more personal when it's your creation. That's why it would work. EA, if you want to hire me, monetize me on YouTube and I'll consider it. And that's it for my wish list. If you want me to make these lists a little bit longer, leave a comment in the comment section down below telling me, and I'll make sure that the next list I'll do is more than 5. I think 5's a nice number, you know, just keep it short, keep it sweet. But if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.